Okay, well, we tried to collect troll necklaces. Dear heavens, let's try to get caught up. It's been a really wild week, hasn't it? And I have not done any today's news in a little while, only because it's been so hard to try and stay caught up anymore. But this is by design. Uh, I think we're in a shock and awe kind of a phase, but here we are. We're going to have to try to survive this somehow, everybody. So bear with us all. It is today's news in Warcraft, seamlessly blending the altogether fun and general inanities of World of Warcraft Classic played on a controller with the horrors of today's news. And boy, has that been a horrible week. So in one fell swoop on Tuesday, I believe it was Tuesday at 5 p.m., the government effectively shut down thanks to an executive order that froze any and all grant and loan disbursements. And this ranged from Medicaid to Head Start, and don't think it didn't. And here's why. State Medicaid payment portals, they all mysteriously stopped functioning at the exact time that this order went. So isn't that amazing? It is just an amazing confluence of circumstances, right? So there we go. No necklace still. Well, we'll take a drinky break and a food break while I'm at it. Okay, so again, the basics of it are Donald Trump basically shuts down the government because he shuts down all grants and all loans. And it included basically everything because the executive order seemed to be pretty vague. But it was a temporary freeze. There was an injunction that was filed in the D.C. court because it was just a hot mess to begin with. So what do? You need to freeze it, and you need to freeze the freeze until you can figure out what the heck is going on in the court. Excuse me a second, I have to cough. I apologize for that. But now that order has been rescinded, and we're still in a hot mess over what it originally meant to begin with. So just ugh. Okay, it's just ugh. So on top of that, you have today's news, which is about there was a plane and an army helicopter. I believe the helicopter was military, and they collided into each other. It's a horrible tragedy. I know a lot of figure skaters and figure skating coaches were on there. So, and nobody has left alive we that we know of. There are bodies that are washing up. I don't know if they're washing ashore. I'm sorry, let me correct myself. They are being found. I'm not sure if they're because they're washed up or because they're being recovered from the waters. So we have today's Donald Trump press conference in which he blamed, I'm not kidding, he blamed this horrible tragedy on diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. And it really is as stupid as it sounds, everybody. It really is as stupid as it sounds. And you elected him. And I will never let you forget that. Oh, by the way, I can turn in this quest. Why don't we go turn it in? Clomp, 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 clomp. Actually, we'll just get a couple more while we're at it. So, yeah, because, you know, apparently black people like to cause airplanes to crash into helicopters. Help me with the logic path here. I really don't understand this. Uh, or it, or or is this the standard low IQ trope taken to a take taken to a more meta level rather than a direct blunt attack? It's probably that one, right? And in advance, I would like to say this, because I know some of you still support this man. You do. So I'm going to say this. I understand why you're supporting a man whose morals and actions align perfectly with your own. I understand that being like him is something that excites you. It makes you feel less insignificant in a world you can't understand. I also understand it's much easier to let someone else think for you and decide where you stand on important issues rather than trying to educate yourself and form your own opinions and thoughts. Let's life tap and get rid of these youth. And then we'll go turn in a quest. Oh, we're just going to hurry through. Yeah, let's just hurry through here, because it's just been a really wild week. I'm kind of tired from it all because it's very hard to try and keep up right now. So we're just going to keep racing down. I'm faster than these weefs. And we can turn in the troll bounty. Or whatever it's called. I think it's called troll necklace bounty, isn't it? It's the troll necklace bounty. There he is. Come here. No, I didn't want to sit. The perils of using the reticle. Hooray! And with that, I'm going to call it a day on Yummydelish. So for today's news in Warcraft, this is Yummydelish. Gnomes are friends, not food. Wishing you a great day and great gaming. Goodbye, everybody.